So, here are the little poppies. This is the little runt that almost died, that was severely sick. They all were. These are the 3 that were really sick. Doing good, huh? Hi, Holly. Hi, Holly. We were able to pull Holly through. When she was on death's door, I had given her about 5% chance to survive. And I pulled her through, so say hi. Hi. This one is so adorable. These guys are going to be available for adoption after the quarantine now. But if anybody is wanting to adopt, they're still super small. Their mother was a Old English Bulldoggie, is how I pronounce it. Bulldog, if you want, but it's an Old English, so a little bit different. We don't know what Dad was, but they are so tiny. They are still so tiny. Here are the other ones, the other little runt. Hi, guys. I feel confident. Obviously, I have not touched the parvo dog today. These guys are already on their 2nd vaccines. Already had them, but look how good everybody's doing. Hi, everybody. All these adorable babies are going to need a home in a couple weeks. They pulled through, being very sickly, infested with parasites, and what we believe to have been the coronavirus as well. Obviously, they had tested negative for parvo when they came in, even though the symptoms were like parvo with the blood and the throwing up. Obviously, the new dog did test positive for parvo twice, so it's not like they had a negative test. We had tested them twice as well. They were very sick, and they are doing great now. Very good. The runt is still small. They have to wait for their other round of dewormer. Again, though we haven't seen any worms anymore, any parasites, but these guys are going to need some homes after. The more we can get out of the shelter, the better. You all know there is going to be a switch in July where the city no longer really wants responsibility for animal control, the dogs. They are going to contract with my rescue as just upholding the ordinances, but no longer really want responsibility of the dogs. Therefore, my rescue can only take a certain amount of dogs. I don't want to have to euthanize anything in the shelter. So let's try to find all these babies some homes. Best Friend Animal Society has agreed to pay all our adoption fees until the switch. So all the animals in the shelter are going to have a free adoption from now until July, until the switch takes place. That way, their goal is to make sure that hopefully we don't have to euthanize anything and we can find them homes. The more dogs that find homes out of the shelter before the switch means I might be able to take the rest of the dogs into my rescue. So these are just a few. We obviously have Mercy sitting there. Mercy. Mercy. And her adorable puppy. Hi, guys. Hi. And we have Smiley. Everybody's kind of on a lockdown right now. Quarantine. They're all on a quarantine, all on lockdown right now, so nobody can come in. We left those 2 over there because although the quarantine dog was in the cemented quarantine area, these 2 were right next to that just in case. Although, again, it is concrete. They couldn't get to the other dog. We don't believe they're going to get sick, but because they were next to the kennel that the parvo dog was in, even though, again, cement was blocking any type of interaction, we have left them over there for their quarantine. We know Mercy was obviously safe. Mercy was not next to that dog. So everybody that is kind of safe is on this side. Anybody that we need to watch is over on that side. So amazing dogs. We got some amazing dogs here and would really love some adoptions. Again, right now we are on a 14-day quarantine per state law because of parvo. So again, I am pretty confident in our quarantine protocols here that I do believe everybody else will be safe. We just have to pull. That boy doesn't even have a name. We have to think of a name for the parvo boy. So yes, if anybody can help and think about adopting from us, would be absolutely amazing. It will save lives. We appreciate you. Bye.